Welcome back to Hancock and Kelley. Break format here very quickly. Gentlemen, the year of 2020, we know anything can happen. Did you see Mizzou beat LSU yesterday?
Yeah.
Anything can happen in the state of Missouri this year.
Yeah,
It took
was
a
awesome.
pandemic
That was
and a
awesome.
hurricane to help put us in a spot where we could finally beat them.
Right. Yeah, that was good stuff. All right. Well, the Illinois Fair Tax Amendment is a heated subject on the November 3rd ballot. Illinoisans will be asked to either keep the state's income tax system flat tax of 4.95% or allow legislators to change it to a more graduated tax where people with higher incomes pay more than those with lower incomes. The governor wants it, saying that higher income people should pay more to help the state. Business owners in the Illinois Chamber of Commerce opposed to this, saying it's going to hurt the economy. Okay, look at this very quickly before we jump into it. So on the left-hand side, that's what it is right now. All income levels, taxable income, all levels, 4.95 is your marginal tax. On the right-hand side, you see that it would be graduated here depending on how much money you make. And it goes up to some pretty significant numbers, 7.95%. So, John, or Michael, why don't you go first? No, John, you go first on this one here. I want to hear your thoughts. Because we already know that Illinois is losing people more than any other state, Chicago especially, but they got a budget issue. So this is a tough one there.
Well, it's a tough one, I guess. But here's the difference. Democrats think that tax policy is neutral. Republicans believe it's dynamic and that tax policy affects human behavior, and it does. So when you raise income taxes on people that are successful and who are earning money, they've got lots of options. They got 49 other options or other countries they could move to and get out. People are already fleeing Illinois. When you raise the taxes and make it more difficult to do business, you're going to lose revenue in the long run. You're going to lose jobs because entrepreneurs are going to pull out stakes and get out of that state. And it's just a cold, hard reality. Tax policy affects human behavior. If Illinois does this, they're going to rue the day, and ultimately it's going to cost them money in the long run.
Michael.
8 years ago, people were saying the exact same thing about Governor Brown's initiative in California. California found itself in almost the exact same spot that Illinois is today. Fiscal spending was out of control. Debt was a problem. The people at the bottom were paying a larger percentage than the top. They imposed these similar types of tax increases. Now look, tax increases, they suck. None of us want to pay taxes, but especially the president. He only pays $750. But look, we've got to find a way to make tough decisions. Governor Pritzker ran on this initiative that this is what he was going to do. And if we want to be serious about fiscal responsibility, which John and the Republicans lecture us about occasionally, this is an important step forward. It's a tough pill to swallow for a while, especially if you're one of those high earners. But it's going to turn Illinois around, and that's what needs to happen.
All right, one more topic here, also economic-wise. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and even Senate Republicans yesterday balking at President Trump's roughly $1.8 trillion stimulus proposal. He said the talks were dead, then he comes back Saturday with something even bigger. Michael Kelley, your thoughts on this one? I think he needs something to get passed before the election, maybe bump the economy. That's what he's thinking, I'm guessing. But I don't know where it goes from here.
Talk about a political stunt. John talked about a political stunt. This is a carnival with the president. One day he's for the stimulus, the next day he's not. The Democrats have been working on this for months. They put together a coherent policy that the president refuses to even consider. Mitch McConnell wants to sit down and have a conversation. He's got a president that's a schizophrenic who can't decide which direction he's going to want to go. We are hurting out here. This president needs to act. Guys, I don't have much hope that anything's going to happen between now and Inauguration Day.
John.
Well, we're looking at record annual deficit. What we've done to the national debt over the course, and look, we've had to deal with the coronavirus and the economic catastrophe that was caused by that. But now is the time, and I think Senate Republicans have it about right, to take a measured approach. Let's address the truest, purest needs in the economy, but let's not make this a pay everybody, just open up the bank and send the money away. We can't afford to do that in this country, and the Senate Republicans are on the right page on this.
All right, still to come on Hancock and Kelley, it is time for final thoughts. Before we go, let's show you another beautiful shot of downtown St. Louis, high over the Eads Bridge. This view